Hello, friends. My name is Cody Rigsby.
And I'm Andrew Chappelle. And if you've just purchased an 8-season DVD set of your favorite TV show, this is your weekly episode of Tactful Pettiness. And today we are talking about all things sitcoms in 2000s. We're really more going with the single cam comedies, less, 3-camera comedies like we did with the 90s.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like this is that single cam that we were talking about.
Okay.
Where it's just like, it's just a different style. There's no live studio audience. The writing is a little different. Oh, I guess we have added a few that have a studio audience.
Yeah.
In the last moments. But I mean, why don't you kick us off? You like How I Met Your Mother, right?
I didn't like How I Met Your Mother. I never really watched it except for, kudos to Neil Patrick Harris doing his big one on that. I feel like he came into the zeitgeist again after being Doogie Howser, and that was like his big moment.
Yeah.
And
he's at 3 because he came there and then he had his like resurgence when he was like hosting every award show.
Yeah. But I also say I feel like him being in this show at that era in the 2000s also did a lot for like queer representation because it was a gay man playing a straight man, and like it was on CBS, so that's for the old people, and was able to kind of like change the script a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna give him his flowers on that. And honestly, I just remember Britney Spears having I think a repeat role in that.
Oh, did she? She had a recurring role?
She had a recurring
role. What was her story arc?
I don't know because I didn't watch it. But
did she play Britney Spears?
No. She played like a girlfriend or something, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know. I knew that she was on the show. I mean, and I think multiple times, like twice, at least twice or 3 times.
Listen, Britney Spears also has bills to pay for herself and many people.
Well, and also has one of the greatest cameos
on one of the shows we're going to talk later.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about it for sure. Now, what is this business about Malcolm in the Middle?
Now that was on Fox, and like that, what I liked about that, it was the turning of like the American family, where it was like antithetical to like the white picket fence and everyone having things together. It was like a trashy family, like a very blue collar family that like the mom works at a pharmacy. I forgot what the dad does. I think he worked like as a mechanic or something. And then you had the 3 rambunctious boys that were always like getting into craziness.
Is the dad the guy from Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say this is the one where he's like always in his underwear.
Yes.
So good. Brian
Austin Green.
Bryan Cranston.
Brian Cranston.
Brian Austin Green.
Who's Brian Austin Green?
90210.
Yeah.
90210.
Great show.
Yeah, solid
Brian
show.
Cranston is an actor.
He is an actor. Yeah. Well, I think since we're talking about families, we can go to Modern Family.
Oh, wow. We're going to skip that far ahead. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
That's one of the greats.
Literally iconic.
That's one of the top probably 5 sitcoms of all time.
So Modern Family is basically 3 families that are all related in some way.
Yes.
And wackiness ensues.
Yes. Dumfies.
Well, the Dunphys is one family, but
that's one family.
They're not all Dumfies.
Yeah.
That it's Claire Dunphy because she took his
Phil, we love Phil.
Oh, we love Phil.
He's such a good dad.
And he's R.I.P., right?
No.
Why? What?
Phil Dunphy.
Oh my God, it's Tara Reid all over
here. Oh my God, no. That actor is not passed.
No, he's very much alive.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had passed
Calm
away.
down.
No, he's alive.
Calm down.
Phil Dunphy?
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of that
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, also just like some of the best writing in
Ty
television.
Burrell, this guy. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Dunphy. Some of the best writing in television history.
1,000%.
Genius writing.
1,000%.
Like incredible writing.
Like the episode where Mitch and Cam are like at the restaurant.
I was just going to say
this. I'm not a lesbian.
I was just going to say that. That's so weird. I was going to say, Lily, you're not gay. You're just confused. And then the lesbians walk by and they go, we have a lot of lesbian friends. Like the writing is insane.
I mean, that was like that show had a lot of breakout stars.
That was the last great sitcom until Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
Had Abbott Elementary not popped off, I would have said like Modern Family was the last great. Oh,
that's,
in my opinion.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I wasn't expecting something like Abbott Elementary to resurge like a sitcom.
Also, when Manny and Jay are at the DMV and they're getting his license, and that this couple thinks they're getting married.
Oh.
And it's like I'm saying, it's like the double entendres. The writing is
It's Shakespearean almost, because there's a lot of like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And this looks like this,
so
appears
smart.
like this to somebody else.
No, it's
and
so good.
so many sight gags.
And like you had like, let's not forget Sofia Vergara. Like I remember seeing her in like a
Obsessed.
Tyler Perry movie or
Yeah.
something.
Really?
Like, she played some crazy character. I think like in a Medea movie.
Mm.
Like I remember watching that, and then she popped off on Modern Family and like is the quintessential American dream.
yeah.
Like Colombian woman comes to the States, single mother, pursues acting, worked 2 jobs, and became like an international sensation. And she's
obsessed.
And she was like actually kind of famous in Colombia, no? Like,
I don't know anything about that.
I'm pretty sure she came here with like a good base.
Oh, she was in a commercial that she was super hot in, and it like blew her up for being a model.
Got it. But
And
I mean, she's
the
still had to
comedic
like,
timing. Like I am obsessed with her in this show. She's an amazing actress.
she knows what she's doing. I love when she gets she gets so mad.
That's
at
what I'm
her
saying.
husband.
Like I love how like in she is on the joke.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did that very well.
The whole thing is unreal. This is also Jesse Tyler Ferguson's big breakout in TV. Like, you know, playing like, you know, the neurotic gay husband. And I mean, the show is one of those that if I haven't seen an episode, I sometimes will actually laugh out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like very rare.
As well as I know the show, I know I haven't seen all of the episodes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm gonna sneak in and like get
I'm like,
you.
oh, I haven't seen that one. And then it's so freaking funny.
That was
amazing.
That was for me like happening when The Office was airing like every week, and I would like toward the back end of the series, I would tune into an episode and like Dwight Schrute would do something, and I would just have to pause it because it was just, of course Dwight did that.
So funny. I would also say this was how many seasons is Modern Family?
Ooh,
I think a lot.
There's a lot, but through that, we have seen like 3 kids grow up.
I know, which is so nice.
Like Manny was like so young when this started. He's like a full-on adult at this point.
I know.
You had Lily, who was like literally a newborn and is still like acting now. I think she's like in a school. No, she's like in college or something like that.
Okay.
Like
She's like funny on TikTok now.
Is she?
Yeah. She like leans into the bits.
But like also like, wow, what an amazing thing. Like I don't know the actress's name, but like Lily.
Baby.
Doesn't have to work.
Done. Period.
Like, babe, I'm clocked out at 18. I got these residual checks. What do I need to work for?
I retired. And my
like you could stop. You could do nothing from the now to the end of your life because you worked from birth until 16.
Or better yet, she could do something now with her life.
She could do whatever she wants.
She could be like, you know what? Actually,
a humanitarian.
I'm going to travel. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go to Coachella.
I'm sure she has.
I'm sure she has. I'm sure she will again.
I'm sure she will.
One last thing about Modern Family before we move on is all 3 of those families were rich, honey. They were living in nice homes in nice areas.
California.
Everything was clean as a whistle. And I was just like, okay, this is a...
And there's resurgence of, what's his face? Not Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Like you have to understand, Ren, you probably don't get this, but like I was such a Married with Children fan.
Okay.
Also the trope of like the dysfunctional American family. And
the Malcolm in the Middle.
Fox always had that.
Yeah.
Fox always had like
they like
trashy
the darker,
people. There's trashier people.
That's
And I could resonate with me.
Yeah.
Simpsons, all that.
Yeah.
And so for him to have that resurgence and have like something that almost topped
that's
Married
the
with
thing.
Children.
Tracy Ellis Ross talks about this all the time, about how, you know, when she did Girlfriends,
love that show.
Amazing show. Like, oh my gosh, we're on a hit show. And even though like it was on a network that they felt like they weren't like popping off, you know, she was just like, this could be it. Like, I've got a hit show. It did several seasons. I was the lead of it. That could be it. And then she goes and gets what's
Blackish.
Blackish.
Oh, we don't even have that on the list.
Yeah. So
we don't have Blackish on the list.
Look what happened.
Wow, Ren.
Look what happened. It appeared on the list.
You approved the list.
I didn't see the list.
You read the list like
Blackish
6 times.
also a great modern sitcom.
But like I was saying, for her, like for lightning to strike twice, and now you've got another hit series. I mean, Blackish is like truly
huge. It's huge,
just as big as Modern Family.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's a huge show.
That's good writing too.
And so it is nice because we are endeared to these actors when you see them for 5 seasons on a show that you like. So it's kind of like what we talked about in the 90s episode when Steve Urkel, when Jaleel White, we wanted Jaleel White to get another thing, but sometimes it doesn't always work.
Maybe he'll have a resurgence. Maybe there's something current for him.
Well, just because.
Sex and the City, girl.
What are you talking about?
They're not on the list.
Those aren't sitcoms.
But that's why I'm getting confused because now, okay, sorry.
Well, let's just keep what we have.
Girls is not a sitcom.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. And Sex and the City is not I wouldn't say a sitcom.
Okay, well, for the record, Blackish is from 2014.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So we should.
Yeah.
That's 2010.
That's
So it's
2010.
And we like to be very, very
thorough,
specific and thorough here in the podcast.
Yes.
All right, let's go to.
I'm also impressed with Modern Family that Mitch, the actor that plays him, is not gay.
I know.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to do what Sean Hayes did, which was come out after he felt good. But
but when you see him do interviews, it's like that's a straight man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's just a good actor.
Great acting.
And knows how to play a gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Which probably would be less likely to happen now because.
No, they're not hiring.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hiring plenty of straight guys to play gay roles.
They
but
are.
not the comedic types.
Yeah, not
Same
not
with
in the
Gloria's role. That's what I'm saying. Like
say what?
Like Gloria's whole archetype. Like they wouldn't do that now in a way that I actually think is the way she did it is so iconic because she's in on the joke. And I also love that their relationship is so legitimate.
But
despite that trope of like rich guy, young, hot woman, like I love their relationship. They're so cute.
Well, and I also, with these shows that run for many seasons, right? Like they know they're writing for Sophia to deliver these lines. So that is why, to me, like when you watch the first season of a show, you're like, oh, that was really good. But then like when you hit like season 2, 3, 4, you're like, oh, they're in the sweet spot because they know
exactly how so-and-so is going to
They know how to lay it up and they know how to spike it over, like whatever the sports analogy is.
But I feel like they did a good
lay
job.
Lay it up and spike it over is crazy.
I think that like, even though that's like a character and they're kind of, I feel like they highlight her as an immigrant and make fun of it without punching down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And like she's in on the joke. So it's like she always has kind of the upper hand when they make fun of certain things about her being an immigrant.
She runs that household.
Oh, 1000%.
She runs that household because
she keeps that man in line.
She gets what she wants.
I'm sorry, if I was 60 and had a wife that looked like that, I would do anything that she says.
Yeah.
Period.
Perianka.
Like we're keeping her happy.
Yeah.
And she's another one, honey. You're not going to catch Sofia Vergara slipping.
No.
Nope.
She still looks good. She looks maybe even younger now than she did. She looks incredible.
Yeah.
She looks
She's
great.
had some work, but it's good. It's all good.
I mean,
she's been having some work.
Here's the thing.
She's Colombian.
It would be silly to not have work. Everyone else is getting work done.
It's affordable in
Why would
Colombia.
she not do it?
Exactly.
Yeah, why would she not do it? And so much of her je ne sais quoi is in what she serves.
It's also like she also serves that same kind of energy in her interviews.
Oh no, she's hilarious.
Like I love us in the past a Sophia and Ellen interview. They were dynamic together.
Oh yeah,
very
because she played into it
very much.
She played into it, and Ellen
did
does
too.
her thing.
Maybe crossed the line a little bit too much, but it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I know some of you look back at some of those interviews, and you're like, oh, Ellen, stop, Ellen. Ellen, stop.
That's not true, Ellen.
That's not true, Ellen.
It's getting cold out there very quickly, if you ask me. And as usual, Quince is where I'm turning to for autumn staples that actually last. You know, we love our cashmere sweaters from Quince. They're cute, they're comfortable, they're chic, and most importantly, they don't break the budget, babe. Quince has the kind of fall staples you'll wear nonstop, like super soft 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters starting at just $60. And baby, let me tell you, they are comfortable, and at that price, stock up. Their denim is durable and fits right. And their real leather jackets bring that clean, classic edge without the elevated price tag. What makes Quince different? They partner directly with ethical factories and skip the middleman. So you get top-tier fabrics and craftsmanship at half the price of similar brands. Elevated fashion, not elevated price tag. Keep it classic and cool this fall with long-lasting staples from Quince. Go to quince.com/pettiness for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/pettiness. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/pettiness. It is back to school season, and I don't mean just for these kids. We've got schedules, we've got work, we've got gatherings with family and friends, and the calendar is gonna be packed. Are you managing your busy schedule across multiple calendars and scattered Post-it notes? Maybe you're a visual person who needs visual reminders. Then let me tell you about Skylight Calendar. Ditch the mental load of juggling your schedules by putting it all in one clear place. This all-in-one smart touchscreen calendar brings visual structure and color coding across all your tasks. I have an assistant and I still can't keep track of all my calendars. And I am someone who needs a visual representation of what's going on. And that's why I love my Skylight calendar. It works seamlessly with Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, Outlook, and even right from your email with customizable views for daily, weekly, or monthly planning. With the Skylight app, instantly add or update schedules, to-dos, and grocery lists instead of holding them in your head all day. If you're not 100% thrilled with your calendar in the first 4 months, you can return it for a full refund. No questions asked. Right now, Skylight is offering our listeners $30 off their 15-inch calendars by going to skylightcal.com/petty. Go to skylightcal.com/petty for $30 off your 15-inch calendar. That's skylightcal.com/petty.
Okay, moving on to Pawnee, Indiana with Leslie Knope.
I was such a big Parks and Rec fan.
I love Parks and Rec.
He's launched a ton of careers. Chris Pratt,
Aubrey Plaza.
Who's your friend?
Retta. Friend of the podcast, Donna, who was played by Retta.
We obsessed. I love Retta.
Treat yourself.
Little
Sebastian.
Little Sebastian
as the little Christmas donkey.
But wait, what's the when they're like sneaking in the park? They're not main characters. Oh my God.
What do they do?
I don't know.
But then there's the whole
has lost me. But
there's
it's like
the whole
a
thing
TikTok
with the
sound.
pit. There's the whole thing with the pit, and like Chris Pratt like falls into the pit, and they go to fill up the pit, and then he's like sleeping in the pit.
Wait, who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Leslie Knope?
No. Her boss.
Oh,
with the mustache.
The guy.
Oh,
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
An icon.
Who is married to Megan Mullally.
Which is an incredible, like the fact that I learned after the fact. I had to rewatch the entire thing.
They're great. That's a great couple. They look
incredible
great together
line.
and like great actors
Tammy?
together.
Huh?
Isn't it Tammy?
Tammy
too.
His wife.
I like Tammy too.
Ron Swanson is a character, just like a man who only eats red meat and drinks whiskey, and like,
but is like has a heart of gold when it comes to it.
Yeah, like he always surprises you with his takes on things. But this, for me, for Megan Mullally, after her tenure at Will and Grace, was like truly like, how's this gonna go? You know, because we all really love Karen. We'll get to all of that later. But for her to now play basically a whole different character.
But she does it well.
Yeah, she does it.
There's still some essence of like Karen in there, or just because of who Megan is.
Just because we watched Karen for so long. So Karen has an ornery, like sexy part of her. And that's so much of what Tammy does. It's just
I love Tammy.
Oh yeah, you want to get dirty with me?
Yeah.
Like, which like we've seen Karen do that because Karen wants to get dirty. Like, you know, her voice is just more nasal.
Obsessed.
But that to me, that is like sweet spot, feel good.
I don't want to speak
Doctor style.
What was Homeboy's name with
Aziz Ansari?
Aziz Ansari.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did he fall from grace? Because there was like some rumor, like someone wrote something that he was like inappropriate, but it also like
it didn't hold water.
It didn't hold water, and it was too far.
The internet kind of.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
Because for me, like he was one of my favorite TV characters of all time. And like that, I remember being out of any scandal that's happened in a while, I was so upset by. Because
but then
I was
it didn't hold, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like he kind of got fucked because he got looped into that, I guess, was that during the Me Too? Yeah, that was like Me Too. And then he was kind of innocent, and then I don't think he could bounce back from that.
Basically, if I recall, no, let's hope all this. We'll see. But if I can recall, there was an incident, and she wrote what happened.
It honestly just sounded like a bad date.
Thinking that people were going to react in a certain way, and then the internet kind of turned on her once they saw everything. But by then, the damage had kind of been done, I feel.
It was a epitome of a gray area situation.
It's still
and
she
wrote a really powerful op-ed about it, which I think a lot of people just resonated with her experience. Like, it wasn't a black and white thing.
Yeah.
The whole reason it caught fire is because it was all about the gray area and how someone's making sexual advances in a way that you're not overtly saying, no, stop, but you're also uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so it just really like spoke to a moment in time that became a much larger thing.
Yes.
I see. But he just never really recovered
He
from
did
that.
not, no.
He also had a
He had a show, like another show after.
He had a Netflix show that was really good.
Wasn't it called The Night
Of? And Lena Waithe was in it too.
Oh, Lena Waithe.
Master of None.
Master of None.
That show was incredible.
That was
2 seasons or 1?
I think 1.
I think 2. I think 2. It was such
3
a good
seasons.
show. Oh, 3. It was a really good show.
Wait, isn't Master of None? Isn't that the one where like he goes to get her the Plan B in like episode 1?
I think so. There's also that iconic episode where the whole like lesbian storyline comes. Like she brings anyway, it's really good. It's
also,
a really good
I'm now
episode
looking
of
at the
television.
Parks and Rec. This might be the most stacked cast like in
No,
TV history.
that cast.
Oh my God, yeah.
That cast is insane.
But like people
Look
even
where
forgot
Aubrey
about
Plaza
like
is.
Catherine Hahn's in it.
Yes.
She plays like
the guy from
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott
Severance.
is in it.
Rob
Like,
Lowe, Chris
Rob
Traeger.
Lowe?
Rob Lowe's
Chris
character.
Traeger.
Rob Lowe's character. Come on.
So good.
Hilarious.
Rashida Jones, You're a Powerful
Oh my God,
Muskox.
Rashida Jones too.
Their friendship.
Anne. She plays Anne.
Leslie and Ben also just like what an incredible couple.
Who did she end up with? Spoiler alert.
Chris Traeger.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah. Because Chris Pratt ends up with Aubrey Plaza.
Also, Jerry,
No.
hello.
Oh my God, Jerry. Oh yeah, like
The Office
Jerry.
Dad.
That is a stacked cast. Like everybody from there has gone to do bigger and better
Also,
things.
my personal favorites, John Ralphio and Mona Lisa.
Oh, that's right.
that's
You're the worst. They're
Uh-huh.
so good.
No,
No.
that's the quote I'm trying to think of. Where she's
Oh.
like, sneaky, or something like that. I don't know what it is.
They're like incredible. And the fact that they're side
Oh,
characters.
don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
There it
Don't
is.
be suspicious.
I found
Don't be
it.
suspicious.
Like I knew it was a TikTok
Yeah,
sound.
it's
And they're
so
in the
good.
like the park doing that.
And like
John
also the
Ralphio.
fact that Aziz and Retta started like a cultural movement of like Treat Yourself 2011. Like
Yeah.
they literally created culture.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that is a thing now.
I mean,
Yeah.
And to this day, if Retta goes someplace, inevitably,
Someone says it.
Yeah.
someone is going to be like, treat yourself.
no, literally.
And like people are now like aware that that could be annoying.
That could be annoying.
And I feel like they're low key about it now. They're like, treat yourself. You know?
Like she's like at a coffee shop and
She's
they're like, do you want a
I've heard
muffin?
it. Like, I'm good.
yeah. Because I feel like when the,
The
show was
grace
coming
that she
out,
has to have.
oh yeah,
The great like
Yeah.
and the like ability to regulate oneself must be really
One of the
challenging in
nicest
that
people
moment.
I've ever met.
but
Very
that's
nice.
but that's also like I think in that moment it's like you have to be ready to leave the house. You know what I mean? You're like,
She knows when she
I'm about
leaves
to
the
leave
house,
the house.
someone is gonna say,
Like,
treat yourself.
let me check with myself.
That's
like, am I
what-
good to leave the house
So
right
Amy
now?
Poehler just had Adam Scott on her podcast, and they're talking about how to this day, anytime they go anywhere, at least one person
Yeah.
is like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
What do
Like
you mean?
they say, like Parks and Rec got me through the pandemic. Like Parks and Rec is my life. Like to this day,
It is
like
a see,
yeah.
I didn't, and we're gonna talk. I did not watch a single episode of 30 Rock. I watched Parks and Rec
I love Parks and
religiously.
Rec.
I
yeah.
love Parks and Rec.
I also
Well-
could not get into 30 Rock.
So 30,
I'm
30 Rock.
surprised.
I think it was too close to home.
Oh, yeah. Because
wow.
you were in the Page program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
So
is
that would be
before you were in the
tough.
Page program,
But
right?
that was a lot of the reason why people wanted to be pages.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
people,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
tried to watch it and it, like, I couldn't.
Because you wouldn't have watched 30 Rock before you were a Page because you were too young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watch a lot of these shows, like, actually, I watched these shows in college. So before.
Well, 30 Rock to me does what Parks and Rec does, but just for like another industry. Like, you know, like Parks and Rec is like dealing with like government bureaucracy and like stasis in the workplace. And I got to get this thing signed off. And 30 Rock is the showbiz part of it.
Did Hillary Clinton ever make a cameo on Parks and Rec?
Wait, Michelle Obama definitely did, and Joe Biden.
Really?
I think. The
Joe
waffle.
Biden definitely did.
Yeah,
Joe Biden
Yeah.
definitely did.
It's an
I don't think
incredible.
Hillary
I need to. No. I was thinking.
No, I think she did.
Did she?
I'm gonna
Just
look.
because like
We'll have to
that
fact
was
check her-
Leslie
check
Knope's
that
like
out.
hero.
Yes. The
And-
ultimate.
Or there was like a campaign video where they did some sort of crossover where Hillary Clinton and Leslie Knope did something together. I can't remember what it is, but
I don't know.
Joe and Jill. Michelle Obama was in it. I remember the Michelle Obama
I don't remember
one.
Michelle Obama.
Wow.
not Hillary Clinton. I'm so surprised by that because she was such a piece in the show.
Hillary's busy.
But she was probably campaigning at that point, so she
I feel like
she could have used the press.
Hillary was campaigning for like upwards of 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. She just stopped just a few years ago.
Gosh.
She stopped campaigning. But I am a lover of 30 Rock.
No, Hillary Clinton did not.
She didn't make it. But to me, 30 Rock really scratches that like itch of just truly being nonsensical.
Yeah.
Like two people start a scene talking about a hot dog and they end up hiking in Peru. Like, and you're like, what is happening? Like, what is happening in this scene? But you know, you've got the endearing character of Kenneth, who's the charming page. He'll go to great lengths to do anything for anybody in the office.
Wasn't he like horrible at his job? Isn't
but
that
also
the bit?
like a little old to be a page, no?
Oh, way too old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he was a good page. He was just like gullible and like kind.
It was just the way when anywhere we went in those outfits, like talk about can't get away from it. Like everyone's first thing.
Like Kenneth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I didn't not have a name. They would
that makes
literally call
sense.
us Kenneth, like random people.
Kenneth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth.
Literally.
Reneth?
Well, you know,
And then we had it's the same outfit, to be clear,
yeah.
that he wore. The exact same outfit.
I watched Baps last night.
Oh,
and
wow. You were watching a lot of things.
Yeah, and you know, they get to the big house and the butler's there and she calls him Alfred just because like he's just a butler. And she's like, and he's like, why are you calling me Alfred? And she's like, well, because like in Batman. Baps holds up.
Oh,
Babs holds
incredible
up.
film.
So good.
For the culture.
But yeah, The Office to me, no, sorry, not The Office.
30 Rock.
30 Rock to me, because I've never really like yearned to like be like, I want to work in nightlife. So like, I can watch it without feeling any, you know, like drama.
Okay, who is the actress that's in 30 Rock?
Jane Krakowski.
Yeah, Jane. She's incredible.
Yeah.
What a career.
She was in Annie. You know that, right?
Not this again.
original
I can't
Annie?
relive this.
she was in Annie.
She was the original Annie?
I didn't
No,
know
but
that.
I think she was Pepper.
She knew Shirley Temple
I think she was Pepper.
in the original Annie?
Yes.
She's that
See,
old?
and then this
Yeah.
makes me sad because this is what got us into Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt,
Yes.
which I feel like as a culture we never really celebrated enough.
What? I think
I
it
think
was
people
like
loved
top of the
Kimmy Schmidt.
zeitgeist
But
for
I'm
like
just
2 or 3
saying
years.
not in the way that these shows
Chicken
carried.
Hamburguesa?
Well, that's because Kimmy Schmidt was for streaming and 30
Yeah.
Rock was on linear.
But I'm saying, Jane Krakowski has had quite a career.
starting
What
with
I
Annie.
remember with Annie,
As
but
a child.
I was introduced to her from Callista Flockhart.
Ally McBeal.
Ally McBeal. I believe she was in Ally
I mean,
McBeal.
I didn't watch Ally McBeal,
No, I did.
but Jane Krakowski is LOL.
Yeah.
Gasm.
And then she
LOL
was in Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Which I loved Kimmy Schmidt.
And she does the thing that she does in all the things. Like
She's
every
amazing.
time that she comes on my screen, she's doing what I want her to do. Like,
Yeah.
And I appreciate that when people like understand the assignment.
Well, it's almost one of those actresses or actors that like they've gotten to a certain point where they just kind of play themselves.
Yeah.
They play themselves every Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
exactly.
just play that
There's
same
no need
person.
to reinvent the wheel. We love you. We love what you're doing. Fabulous.
Do
Perfect.
it.
You're so rich. You're out of touch.
Yep.
You're asking for really crazy things all the time.
Yep.
And somehow, someone, somewhere is going to oblige your needs.
Exactly.
So good.
Booze, we have some great news from our friends at Element. Remember the seasonal lemonade salt flavor from this summer? It's now part of their permanent rotation. I love me some Element. And listen, the reason I like it is because it's a little bit salty. Like it's delivering on the salty flavor of it all. It's in the name. It kind of tastes like a non-alcoholic margarita, and I'm completely here for that. Here's a PSA for you. Electrolyte deficiency or imbalance can cause headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and weakness. So stock up on Element. It is the zero sugar electrolyte drink, mix and sparkling electrolyte water. Each stick pack delivers a dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial colors, or other suspect ingredients. Element is formulated for anyone on a mission to restore health through hydration. It's perfectly suited for athletes, folks who are fasting, or those following keto, low carb, whole food, or paleo diets. Try Element totally risk-free. If you don't like it, they'll refund your order, no questions asked. They send new boxes and refund immediately. Plus, they have great customer service. If you have any questions or comments, just send them a message at hello@drinkelement.com. Get a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase at drinkelement.com/tactful. Find your favorite Element flavor or share with a friend.
Okay, so that brings us to we have to talk about The Office.
Well, yeah.
I appreciate The Office. I've never watched it all the way through.
Mhm.
I've watched enough of it to know exactly all the goings-ons, but
Incredible.
an incredible show.
I feel like
Completely
the most
changed the game.
quotable. I feel like I want to say one of the most quotable shows of all time.
Well, you know
Wow.
that here is why The Office just has to be spoken about is because it is so deeply ingrained in me. I don't know when I'm quoting The Office or not quoting The Office. It's just kind of like flowing out of me.
Beats. Battlestar Galactica. I thought you were gonna.
No, I'm firing on a lot of cylinders here. I'm dealing with a lot of things here.
Mindy Kaling.
Kaling, breakout
and
star.
Ryan, their relationship.
DJ Novak, yeah.
Literally father of her child, allegedly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that alleged? They won't say?
No.
Wow, that would be really an amazing story if it was.
I'm
Kelly and
obsessed
Ryan.
with their relationship.
First
First of all, how dare you? Like, she gave us so much.
So good. And then Jim and Pam getting married in secret in Niagara Falls. Spoiler alert, they get together. And then they were like, they told everybody, like, do not do a flash mob. And then everyone does the flash mob.
And Jim and Pam really made people believe in love again because they were like, you can wait for someone and it will work out and it will be worth it.
And he was way more patient than I ever would have been.
My God,
that wasn't
the
until
patience.
later seasons.
Oh my God, forever.
It's actually unbearable
Well,
sometimes.
because she was with that guy who drank too much and was like,
he worked in the
factory.
No, but like downstairs, yeah.
But
what is that man's name? The Jim? What's his
God.
John Krasinski. Literally America's heartthrob.
He's gotten hotter.
So hot.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Pratt.
I did not see it. Same
Chris
thing
Pratt
with Chris
wins
Pratt.
the award for best glow up for sure.
But I think John Krasinski.
Krasinski. The body is tea.
Mike
Much
Wazowski?
better. Exactly. More of a glow up. Chris Pratt definitely had a glow up, but I'm not attracted to Chris Pratt. John, definitely.
I mean, Chris Pratt to me was hot, like pre-glow up and post-glow up. There's like, he's got like a pretty face. There's like a thing.
Chris
He's so
Pratt?
funny. Yeah.
No.
Like, also, the couples in The Office were so iconic, like Angela and Dwight.
Angela and Dwight. Angela, now that's a character.
Obsessed.
Dwight Schrute, that's a character.
Iconic character.
The moment when, not Stanley, who's the other one in the
Oscar?
Oscar.
Oscar's gay?
Oscar's gay.
Yeah, Oscar's gay.
The guy who brings in the chili.
Oh, when he dropped the chili.
He dropped the chili. And he's trying to put the chili.
Wait, literally that alone, like that visual of him dropping the chili.
It's hilarious.
No, it's so funny.
But
Also,
what is that character's name?
Wait, Jan?
Oh my God, Jan. Jan plays Megan Mullally on
Literally,
Parks
same
and Rec,
thing,
like just like a crazy ex-wife,
Woman.
like a crazy woman. And remember,
Oh, right.
and Michael Scott puts the plasma TV on the wall, and it's like this big, and like he has everybody over for like wine, and they get in a horrible fight, and she throws something at the TV, and it cracks, and he's like, "No, not my plasma TV!" They're the most toxic ever.
No, obsessed.
Where can we stream The Office?
I think that's a
Hulu?
Ooh.
I feel like
Peacock.
Is it Peacock?
This was
That was
the drama.
that was the big
This
thing.
Was the
That
big
was the drama.
When I worked at NBC, it was the big drama because I used to work at Peacock and they lost the rights to all these shows until way further out. And that's why now
because they didn't have a streaming service and they
so
sold the rights.
Netflix had all these
and
shows.
then they got them back.
And they got them back.
And that was the big draw. Like when Peacock came out, they were like, sorry, you can't watch The Office anywhere but here. And we're like, how are we going to fall asleep at night?
Yeah, now we're
like,
forced to get
everybody needed to watch The Office.
Now it is on
Yeah,
Peacock.
but it took them a long time to get the rights.
Because I thought about this. I tried this with Modern Family. I was like, I'm going to watch it from the beginning. And then I lost track just because there's so many episodes.
Yeah.
His name is Kevin, by the way.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
And times with Comfort TV, I kind of want to know it. I don't want it to be new to me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like why I always go back to Golden Girls and Will and Grace.
So You mentioned Closer was your breakup movie. Will and Grace is my breakup show. Like when I go through a breakup, like I watch Will and Grace.
That's a good one.
It just cheers me up.
1000%.
It just cheers me up. And
now I have seen every episode of Will and Grace
I'm pretty sure
multiple times.
Yeah, I would say because I had the sets. That was like the thing. I would have the sets.
I had the Golden Girls sets, but I did not have Will and Grace, but I probably should have.
My sets were Will and Grace, Queer as Folk.
Maybe I had Will and Grace actually.
And Sex and the City. I had those were the ones that I like had DVDs
that
of.
Sex and the City DVD set.
The pink one.
The pink one.
Everybody had the pink one. I didn't have the fancy pink one.
No,
I got them one girl? At a time. I was a normal girl.
When they came out.
Yeah, I got them as they came out.
Wow, how revolutionary that when you could start watching your favorite TV shows on demand, essentially, on a DVD.
You couldn't tell us nothing.
We were so hyped for that.
Well, because I also love to see like the menu playing. Like after the 3 or 4 had played, I'd be like, oh, the menu's back on. Like, do I want to rewatch those again, or do I want to put a new one in? Because oftentimes you enjoyed them so much, you just press play again.
Play.
Let's watch those 4. Run them back.
Now, Will and Grace.
Yes.
That might be my favorite sitcom of all time.
That is absolutely my favorite sitcom ever created.
Talk about great writing.
Yeah.
Talk about great characters.
Yeah.
Great storylines too.
It's the our 2 pillars of the whole thing are like the straight girl gay guy relationship, which is just
very near and dear to every gay man. We always have had
and straight woman
Not all straight women.
No, but whoever you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. And they're wacky friends, Jack and Karen.
Karen? I mean, Jack and Karen are probably Karen is at least my favorite character on television ever.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's my favorite character on television ever. Like, hands down.
Karen Walker and Stanley Walker, who I was
we never saw Stanley Walker,
I was actually telling Joe, because I've been making Joe watch Will and Grace recently, and I was just like, we never see him. He's like, what do you mean you never see him? I was like, he is like an extremely large man, and you only hear about him. Yeah. It's only fat jokes, and you never see him. And he was just like, oh my gosh. But then as soon as I said that, he saw the humor in it, you know?
Of course.
Yeah, no, hysterical.
Will and Grace, as we talked about, had the most iconic cameos of any show.
Yes.
You had the A-list celebrities in that show.
Everybody.
You had Madonna,
Cher,
Britney Spears, Jennifer Lopez,
Janet Jackson. The Janet Jackson episode with Will Arnett.
Yeah.
When he's like,
Jack is trying to be a dancer.
Jack is trying to be a dancer.
So good. J-Lo was
yeah.
Wasn't J-Lo though.
It was.
She
she played herself because Jack ends up going on tour with her.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought she didn't play herself. So Madonna didn't play herself.
She was like, remember my album On the 6? He's like, yeah. She's like, I wrote that on the 4. Like, you know.
And Britney Spears cameo.
She's very in on it.
Like, you can't watch that and tell me that Britney Spears is not incredibly talented.
Oh, she's a great actress.
She's a great actress playing a like Republican, but like really a lesbian.
Yeah, that's right. There's also the famous Cher episode with Jack, and Jack
doesn't believe it's Cher.
Jack is working at Barney's New York, and Parker Posey is his boss, but she has like a drug problem, and she's like super like.
Is that the Cher episode?
Well, it's right before she gets fired, and then he gets promoted to Parker Posey's position, and then he gets excited and hits his head.
No. Jack is at a restaurant with his doll, his Cher doll.
She's in it more than once.
Really?
Yeah, Cher's in it more than once.
Okay. I only remember the one where he's with the doll, and he meets her in person.
Yeah, but there's a drag queen. But there's a dream one where he hits his head and she comes out and there's.
I see.
Also, we have talked about on this podcast before the famous like poop everywhere scene in Along Came Polly.
Okay.
Grace Adler has that where she bumps into a guy in her building where she's already like fucked it up with him because she fucked his dad and his son.
Oh God.
And she bumps into him in the elevator and she's just like, hey, and he's just like, hey, Grace. And he like wants to rekindle with her, even though she's fucked his dad and his son.
Oh, wow.
He's like still like, no, let's give it a try. Let's go on another date.
Mhm.
So they go on a date. They get busy that night.
Uh-huh.
He leaves to go to work and she clogs his toilet so bad. They have the plumber come in. He says, oh my God, I can't handle this. We have to get the plumber come in from the zoo.
Oh my God.
And then in the meantime, all hell has broken loose at the house. She sets the bathroom on fire. And ultimately, when he comes in, she was like, you were robbed. And she lies. And the police are taking her statement. And she's like, listen, I just have to be honest with you. Like, he was not robbed. Like
I just clogged this toilet.
And the police officer was like, I totally got it.
And
we can wrap this up. She just did a huge poop in there after she had gone to all these great lengths to
hide
conceal
it.
Yeah, exactly.
The one thing that it doesn't bother me about Will and Grace, but it's something that I see all the time, is that why can't I? Grace Adler is played by
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Messing is so close to breaking character in
yeah.
so much
Yeah.
of Will and Grace.
She's famous for that.
She's like almost laughing through everything.
I know.
No, but it's like endearing to me. Like it's not something I hate. It's just like I always notice it. I'm like, she's about to break character. Like she's so close to it.
I like it better when they do the live episodes.
Well, but was there more than one live episode?
Yeah, they did a couple.
I just remember the live episode where like there's all that physical comedy of like the things coming out of the closet.
And then she draws his eyebrow on Jack's eyebrow.
And they just have to like go with it.
And he turns around and Karen is like, well, thank you, Jack, for being interested in what I had to say. And he was like, just the blueprint. Also like denied, approved. So many sound bites. I mean, also Jack like living the quintessential like hack failed actor life in New York, cater waitering and, doing any odd job, his like random shows he would do at the duplex. Even though the show is like reeks of being filmed in LA because it's so glossy.
Very much.
They did their due diligence to still have all of
the apartments were believable.
Mm-hmm.
Wills was believable. He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
He had a terrace.
Yeah.
It was a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
The living room wasn't too big.
Oh my God, I just remember Patti LuPone was a guest.
Patti LuPone.
And Jack is obsessed with like cutting a lock of Patti LuPone's hair. And then also like he's like
Bernadette Peters.
Bernadette Peters was on. I mean, they had all like
that was stacked.
And to me, what that does truly for nostalgia is it's like we also get to see our other beloved people on our show at that time.
I will say
it's like it does something for us.
I will also say that was the one reboot I could get behind.
True. Because
the Will and Grace reboot season 1 and like 2 were fantastic. I fell off after that.
They had new meaning. All of a sudden, the characters were like even more relevant.
Yeah.
And like making Karen friends with another person that we all deal with constantly. Is like genius.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
she wants a tax cut.
Exactly. And then also like the fact that they rebooted the series after the term Karen became a thing.
All right.
Only just by happenstance have her name be Karen is hilarious. Like there's just like there's just so many things like in hindsight that really just drive home.
Rosario.
Oh,
rest in peace.
I know.
We love Rosario.
Listen, and that's the same actress that was in Troop Beverly Hills.
Really?
Yes, honey. As the maid there. I mean, she's but that high-low relationship with Karen and Rosario. Honey, Rosario was
got some flack. There was some writing in there that they got in trouble for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like
she would keep Karen in her place though.
That was the dynamic, is that like Karen would say some highly inappropriate things about an immigrant.
Sure.
But then Rosario would just always like turn it back on her.
Because they would have the thing where they would like fight, they would talk at the same time.
Yes.
But again, like that kind of like goes to the Sofia Vergara conversation. I feel like yes, there's a way in which that storyline could have gone left, but because of the way the actress played it and because of the way it was directed, it felt palatable to us. And I felt kind of similar the way with Rosario. I was just like, it feels like they're like Karen Walker is making the joke to make a joke of people that make that joke.
Yes.
Like
yes.
she's not she's not making the joke to put her down.
No,
she's
no,
like, isn't this ridiculous that other people would think
yes.
this?
Yes. You are correct. You are correct.
Which like it makes you feel better about laughing at it.
Yes.
Because like if it felt like she was punching down, truly punching down,
not cute.
then it's not cute. Then we don't love
That's
that.
how I feel what's next on the list.
Which
they do
is?
this best. Veep. Literally my favorite show of all time. Hands down.
Veep.
I will say I've watched that show so many times. It's
Me too.
incredible.
I tried to watch it. I only got like 4 episodes in.
I know.
I'm not
I
saying
feel
it's
like
bad.
you would love it. You just have to
I
keep
liked
going.
it. I
Oh,
just
you would
like
love it.
I
Because
didn't.
Cody like loves politics.
Yeah,
and all
you
that.
love
like,
politics.
He would
I
love
do,
it.
but I just haven't had the time to like sit with it. Every time I've like started it, I get distracted.
I like
Treat yourself.
pee my
No, I
pants
know, I
laughing
tried.
at this show. It is so funny.
It is, and it's so nuanced. It's so subtle.
No, it's incredible.
But here's what I love about Veep. There is the version of the show that you see the first pass, where you're like, that was a really funny,
yeah.
that was a really
Funny
funny
take.
scene. And then there's the version you see on the third pass where you see what's going on just behind the scene with like a secondary character or a person sitting at a desk. There's 13 scenes happening.
Literally.
And what I find particularly impressive about the way they've written Veep is it's politics. It's the White House. There's 2 conversations happening here, and the way the conversations converge, somebody will say something here, and then a joke about that thing is said but not heard by that person. I mean, it's incredible. Oh my God,
Jonah Ryan.
Jonah Ryan.
Literally.
The names. And how do they come up with these names? You know what I mean? Like that is so that guy.
Julia Louis
Dreyfus.
Yes.
Literally the most hilarious woman.
But also has gotten
Obsessed.
hotter.
She looks incredible.
She's gotten hotter as she's aged.
This is a woman who has been rich her whole life.
Oh, is she a Nepo baby on top of like Seinfeld?
Well,
She got money.
She got money.
She got money.
Regardless,
I think
that
she had
woman
money
has
pre-Seinfeld.
aged
I literally don't care
incredibly.
because she just is a comedic genius
Oh,
and is so
and funny.
talented.
Well, listen,
She looks
Veep is a really great example of how when lightning strikes twice, like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
But like so much time had passed between
yeah.
Seinfeld
Literally.
and Veep.
Well, I still have never seen Seinfeld and I love her so much.
Wait, you've never seen it
all
at
the
all?
way through, no.
I was going to say you would love Elaine Bennett.
No, I know,
Elaine
and
Bennis is
Elaine-
iconic
Also,
character.
Elaine
The
Bennett.
thing that Veep, like, that kills me is the side characters, like Minna, Karen.
Yes.
Like, they do such detailed work with these people that you're, like, obsessed with them, and they might only be in, like, one season.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Did Joe Biden make a cameo in Veep?
No.
No.
Really?
Because it's all, like, a...
But it was kind of like
'Cause that
what
would've been
was
the era.
fun about the goings-ons of the last election, where there was a lot of things like Veep watchers were just like,
This is Veep.
wow, this is feeling
Like,
like
Veep.
Veep in real life.
It's, like, no longer a parody.
I see.
It was to the point where it was actually like a little frightening, if I could just say. Like there were just like a lot of things that were happening. Like, God, this
There
feels
was
like an episode of Veep.
the moment of, like, the coconut tree. Like, they did that first on Veep, where she is the VP, like, making the speech, and it's, like, eerily similar.
Well, because
the point that
Selena
they're like-
Meyer's there's always a mess to clean up.
Blech.
And sometimes it's her fault. And
It's
sometimes
like a croissant. It makes a fucking mess. Like, her lies.
Oh, really good. Really good. Do we have a... Oh, well, I mean, this is funny that we're ending with this, but I do think it's a great show. Arrested Development.
Never got into it.
Also never got into it.
Never got
Neither of
into
you
it.
got into it?
No.
But that's one that like had 2 seasons, got canceled, came back, like all that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and I know there's
it's
like
more
iconic.
underground.
Yeah, for sure. I never got into it.
It's more underground. I will. We don't have to stay on it since you guys don't love it, but we have to shout out Liza Minnelli on Arrested Development. Like,
I do remember that.
I mean,
I've seen those scenes.
That was a moment.
Mm.
I also just like love how freaking niche some of that comedy is. Like the guy is living in the model house for the track home subdivision, and there's a lot of things there. But all this to say, we love these shows from the 2000s, and we love sitcoms. And we thank you for going on this journey with us down our favorites. This is not all of them. These are just our faves that we love. And as always, let us know how you feel. Leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram @TactfulPettiness. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, y'all.